Our thoughts are one of our greatest strengths. They help us get through the day, they help us problem solve, and they help us face any of the challenges that we might face in any given day. But at the same time, they can be one of our weaknesses. We can start having negative thoughts about some of our challenges and can get caught in a rut with those negative thoughts. For example, with our pain, we might think, my pain's never going to go away. Or with our MS, we might think, how is my MS going to get in the way today? Our thought processes happen very naturally, and they're really a series of events. We might, for example, experience something in our life, and then we have a thought about it, some emotions, and then we respond to it in some way. So we call these automatic thoughts. We suggest 2 ways to work with our negative thoughts that may come up as part of this process. One way we call reframing, which is a way that we talk about changing your thoughts. And what we ask people to do is think about what evidence they have for and against the thought that they're having, and figure out if they could have a more balanced thought than the one that they were having before. And during this process, we're not necessarily looking for the best or rosiest thought, but we're looking for the most accurate thought. And often that's one that's less negative if we've been having negative thoughts. The other strategy relates to letting thoughts come and go. And in that strategy, what we're asking people to do is recognize that thoughts are thoughts, and they don't have to be the be-all and end-all. So in that strategy, for example, if you're having the thought that my pain is never going to go away, we ask people to take a step back and recognize that it is a thought and even label it as one. And be able to say, for example, I'm having the thought that my pain will never go away. And we find that that creates some room to be able to come up with other thoughts or just move on from that thought. We think that learning to use these strategies is really important because it can make a big difference in how much of your time is focused on problems or challenges and how much of your time is focused on other things. So we find if you spend a little bit of time making those negative thoughts less negative, or you learn to move on from those thoughts, then you're able to use the time that you've accumulated to do other things, the things that add value or meaning to your life.